Let's suppose you have just bought your first gralla and you want to put it together. We're going to talk about the parts of the gralla and what they do. So to start off with, this is the body of the gralla. I think they call it the cos in Catalan, but I could be wrong. This is the main body. It has holes where your fingers are going to go. It has the top end where the air is going to go in, and it has a fluted bottom where the sound's going to come out and it's going to amplify the sound. Your gralla might have these two holes at the bottom. Don't worry about these. I don't know what they do, but you don't need to worry about them. As well as the main body of the instrument, you're going to have these two guys. We have this guy. We call it a tudel. This guy has a cork at the bottom and a metal cone at the top. Other ones might have a metal bottom, but the cone sticks away from the body, the cork or the metal bottom sticks towards the body, and it should slide in at the top like this. If it's cork, it's going to have a tight fit, so you might need to push and wiggle or rotate it slightly as you push it in. One note on the tudels is that they come in different sizes. You'll see shorter ones and longer ones, and this will change the tuning. Shorter ones will give you a higher sound, longer ones will give you a lower sound. So if you're playing with other players, that's something to keep in mind so that you can all be in tune with each other. Finally, we've got this guy. This is the inxa. The inxa is made of two little bits of wood. They're very flat and they're very close together. There's a top bit and the bottom bit. And when you blow through the inxa, these two thin bits of wood are going to vibrate together, and that's what makes the sound. You can make a sound with that on its own. Have a go, it's quite fun. Some call it a canya, others call it an inxa. They mean the same thing. There are lots of different types of inxa. This inxa is for a dulzaina, I think that's the name. It has a gradual kind of triangular shape all the way down from the bottom to the top. There are inchas also for the gralla, which I think are more like a spade. They'll have a thin cone bit here and then they'll expand suddenly and be a bit more square at the top. They'll look a bit like a shovel. Those ones are a bit harder to play and a bit louder, but I think they're more traditional for the gralla. The other thing to note about the inxa is there will be different colours of thread which bind the wood together. The different colours indicate how hard they are to play. The thing that determines how hard it is to play is the thickness of the wood. If the wood's thicker, it means it's going to be louder and take more effort to blow. If it's thinner, it's going to be quieter and take a bit less effort. The thinner ones are better for beginners, but because they're thinner, they're a bit more fragile, which means they won't last you as long. So there's a trade-off there to think about. You take the inxa, you take the pointy part of the cone, and you slot it on. Look at where the 6 holes on the top of your instrument are. You're going to put your fingers there, and then the inxa should be flat so that it fits into the slot of your mouth. Just like that. So when you have it all together, you have the body of the instrument, you have the tudel in the body, and you have the inxa on the end of the tudel. Enjoy!